A7S Mark I version 3.2. Just black balanced it. It's in 4K mode with, let's see, S-Log 2. So go ahead and stop it all the way down. Shogun first generation. Turn on false color. Look into. Oh no, you're fine. Look into the darks. So I'm gonna ramp up to 8,000. So 6,400 up to 8,000. So you can see the shadows in the armrest. Up to 10,000 down to 8,000. Shadows in the armrest. So again, 64, 8,000. 8,000 grainy as fuck, 10,000, 8,000, 8,000 clean as fuck. So you can see the grain in the shadow there of the arm is completely different. 8,000.
This is not your camera, right, John?
8,000. This one's mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. So the scene is severely underexposed to exaggerate this. That's why it's all showing up as deep blacks on the IRE, but you can see that the grain structure of the deep blacks totally changed right there. So you can see that there's a lot of grain in the arm, and then not a lot of grain in the arm. So this is the A-Cam A7S Mark I, latest firmware, Shogun first generation, latest firmware, and I'll also change it to. I'll turn off 4K mode. Do the same damn thing. This is not just external, this is also internal. So 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000. So 6,400, 8,000, 10,000, 8,000. Totally different grain. Here's another illustration. So you can see the IRE. This is 6,400, 8,000, 10,000, 8,000. 6,400, 8,000, 10,000, 8,000. 6,400, 8,000, 10,000, 8,000. So you can see the waveform gets squished there. So the grain is totally different. That's a good illustration of it. You can actually see the waveform. It's fatter there with all the additional grain, and this one is much thinner. It kind of cuts off all the shadow detail. You can see it sees deeper into the shadows, whether that's good or bad. So this is a different A7S Mark I version 3.2 with a different Shogun first generation. This is also set to S-Log 2.
I was just thinking something tall that could go there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and stop it all the way down. Look into the darks.
I mean, as cliche as this is, I feel like it works and Joey likes it.
I feel like it'll be.
You know?
What if we just took the higher and took a picture right now and asked
False
Joey,
color.
what do you think about this?
I feel like he's because we did that.
Look into the shadows. It is in 1080 mode. So you can see that's 10,000, 8,000, 6,400, 8,000. So you can see the shadows. 10,000, 8,000,
Look right at the chair.
6,400, 8,000,
Sit up a little bit, please.
10,000, 8,000. So you can see that the grain totally changes. Totally different camera, totally different monitor, both 1080. I'll do 4K mode.
Put your arm down now. You need to take a picture.
Not like it matters.
You're
It's
released.
already time to go. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's already 3.
The problem is on the photo I just took, it looks even more generic.
So there's the grain, 6,400, 8,000, 10,000, 8,000, 6,400, 8,000. So you can see both 1080 4K mode, 8,000 S-Log 2, A7S Mark I, two totally different camera bodies, same
I
result.
don't know, something.
Underexpose it,
John thought it would be too colorful.
S-Log 2, go into the shadows. So what I'll do is I'll turn on waveform.
And then there'd be a
Again.
color, it would probably be too colorful.
I feel like Joey should have the one that looks more.
You can see the
like,
same
muted.
thing.
And it, like if we were to put something colorful like that, it should be more for the student.
I don't think he's gonna care. I think that's fine. I think
Let's see
this
if I
one
can
looks
do
good.
this.
Can't see it right now. So I like
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. I think this side looks really great. I was just
Yeah.
thinking switching. So,
So
instead of having
10,000,
Joey
8,000, you
here,
can see it's much
have
smaller,
Joey there,
cleaner.
And then if we add color, have
much- that
students
one's much
say, like,
larger,
colors. Does that
grainier.
make sense? Because I feel like it might be too
Same thing.
much.
Two different cameras,
too
same result,
loud for Joey,
replicated it
but it might
here on
not
set.
be so loud for the
Two camera
students.
interview.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
they both
think
do
they're
it.
like these